Let's talk about filling the pipeline, finding those new ad prospects and continuously having that flow of new prospects to talk to. As you know, if you've got things coming in the top of the funnel, you're going to have money dropping out the bottom. Work them through your system, stay consistent about being able to fill the pipeline, and you'll have success with Who's Your Caddy. I want to share some great ideas about how you can find ad prospects. Now, one thing I suggest you do is get yourself a notebook and keep it with you all the time. If you're driving down the road, you're seeing billboards, you're hearing ads on the radio. If you're sitting in front of the TV, especially around the local news, you're going to see lots of great local advertisers. Not just that, but read your junk mail. You get coupon mailers and magazines. You have the local paper coming. You've got community magazines, those free publications that are sitting out in front of the grocery store. Those are all great resources for you for ad prospects. These are folks who are already spending money in your local community to get new customers. And you've got a very viable addition to their marketing strategy with mobile. So as you look at a lot of the coupon sites and the deal sites, make sure that you're paying attention to who those advertisers are. We are a great add-on or a great alternative to those types of advertisers too. And I know you've been using that local phone book as a doorstop, or it sits on top of the fridge and you've dusted it off once or twice a year when you got the replacement, right? You know, phone book advertising doesn't work like it used to, but it's a great resource for you. Those folks who've been paying thousands of dollars for those yellow page ads, you should be calling them. Make use of that phone book and that phone number because you've got a great alternative. Most folks these days, they're looking up phone numbers on the computer or they're looking them up on online, even on their phones. Remember that, most people, the majority of people access now their internet via their phone more than the computers. So, if they're looking up phone numbers, it's right there too. So you're a great viable alternative as an advertising to all of those customers. Now, every local area has some great business listing sites as well. There's a couple of nationals, Manta and Hoover's. Now, those are paid services, so I wouldn't put them at the top of my list, but they're definitely great resources to find information about local businesses and who's growing and what their market presence and contact details are. But your State Department of Commerce also has listings of new businesses in the area. And I encourage you to get online and check out Jigsaw. Jigsaw is an online resource that you can search by zip code, you can search by the type of business that it is, and you can find, for instance, all of the restaurants in your local area. Start making some calls. And these are smart calls. I don't much like cold calling. I feel like you're calling up and saying, yeah, who does your marketing? Well, that's not as effective as if you knew the name of that marketing director, you knew the name of that CEO at that business. Well, that's what Jigsaw can do for you. Now, there's a paid version here too, but you don't need to use it. Get in there, do some searches. You may go to the local website and find the name of the person you want to talk to, but this will give you some great resources of different types of businesses in the area that you can start some of your appointment setting calls with. And, don't ever forget that as you're in with your golf courses, check out their scorecard. A lot of times they have advertising. They've got advertising on their benches. They've got, signage around those courses. Those are great advertisers too. And those are advertisers who already appreciate the golf audience. You're not just getting them on one course, you're getting them on 20, 25, or 30. So those are great folks for you to be talking to as you're looking for ad prospects. I'm going to give you another example too, as you identify who's already advertising. In our local area, we have a publication called Hometown Values, and I know this is produced regionally throughout the U.S., so I use it as a great example. Here in Utah, I can have a monthly 1/3 page ad in Hometown Values, goes to 20,000 homes for $933. Here in Utah, I can be in Who's Your Caddy all year on 25 local golf courses for $800 cash and $200 in gimmies. So it's a really nice comparable. So take a look around. Again, look at the billboards, the newspaper, the magazines, Valpak, the coupon mailers, all of those things where you're seeing advertisers, because they are great resources for people that are already spending money on advertising. Now, you don't have to approach this as if you're out to replace it, okay? I would call up. those advertisers and say, hey, I saw your ad in Hometown Values. How's that working for you? Are you getting good growth? Are you struggling? Are you trying to grow your business? Well, I'd love to come and show you how. We can put you in a digital platform reaching, the most affluent buying audience there is on every local golf course for $100 a month. I'll be out on Tuesday. So, it's a great way to acknowledge what they are doing and share with them that you have something that could be a great addition to that platform to help them grow in another way. I challenge you too. When you finish this recording, make it your goal to find 50 of these resources from, the billboards, the newspaper, the magazines, the coupon mailers. Get your junk mail out of the garbage and find 50 and start making those calls. And I wish you great luck knowing that there's a wealth and a broad depth of advertisers out there for you.